What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be testing out this universal socket. This one is made by Rack, and I've always seen these things before, but I've never actually tried them out to see how well they work. So this one, it claims to work from 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch and from 7 to 19 millimeters. So that's a pretty decent range, and it works with drills, ratchet drivers, and socket wrenches. So I figure I'd go ahead and test it out. But first, let's just go ahead and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, so this is what it looks like. And if you've never seen these things, they just have a bunch of little metal rods in there that push in. So ideally, it's just supposed to fit around whatever you got in there. And then it also comes with an adapter for an impact. So that just fits in just like that. And this has got a 3/8 inch fitting over here for a socket, just in case you're wondering. So I got some random size bolts over here. I got 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, and 3/4 inch. And then I also got a few of these eye screws, 2 different sizes of those. And I thought it'd be kind of cool just to test it out and just see if it works as good as a socket or see if it has any problems. So as you can see, I got some pilot holes drilled over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on the drill, and I'm just going to see how this thing works. Alright, so to start out, we're going to go ahead and try the 7/16 bolt. And first up, let's just quickly see how it looks when we fit it in there. Alright, so it looks like it fits in there pretty tight. And I don't know if you're supposed to necessarily line these up, or if you're just supposed to just put it on there and go, but alright. That seemed to work out pretty well. Now I'll go ahead and back it out. Alright. Alright, that seemed to work out pretty good. Alright, next up we got the 1/2 inch. And once again, I'm going to quickly just see how it fits in there. So that one's a little bit looser, but there's definitely enough to catch it. Alright, that's down there on there nice and tight, and I'll go ahead and back it out. Alright, that seemed to work out pretty well. And once again, the socket's still looking clean. I got a little bit of metal shavings down here. I don't know if that's from the bolt or if it's from the socket. Alright, moving on, we got 9/16. Go ahead and check that one. That one also looks pretty loose, but we'll just go ahead and give it a whirl. Alright, that one worked really nicely, and still looking good. Go ahead and back it out. Alright, I'm getting a couple of these on the side over here, like a little bit loose, but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Alright, so the 3/4, this is the biggest. And this one actually fits the socket itself. It pushes all of the little metal rods out of the way, and that one just fits right in there. So this one should actually work the best. Alright, so that worked. I could have drilled my pilot hole a little bit bigger, but it did still work. See if I can line this up again. And our socket, still looking good, still feeling good. Now next up, I got the eye screws. These are, so this one's about 5/8 of an inch. So let's go ahead, see if I can get it just started with my fingers. I think this should work fairly well. Alright. Seems to work fine. And then we can try these bigger ones. These ones are, the smaller ones are a number 208, and then these bigger ones are a number 6, just in case you're wondering. So that one, I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't actually grab onto it all the way just because it's too wide, or it doesn't fit inside there, but it still grabs onto it enough. So that's kind of cool. And our socket is still looking good. All right, so now that we've seen that they work fine with these bolts, I wanted to go ahead and try and see if I can strip these out a little bit and then try them after they've been stripped out just to see how it works. I'm not too confident that it'll work, but I figured it'd be worth a try just to see if it would work. And I did notice one thing on the box is that they do advertise that they have a year warranty, that they'll refund or replace it. So that's kind of cool. I didn't see that before, but that's good to know that if it does have any problems with the internals of it, that hopefully you'd be able to get a refund or a replacement. But anyways, I'm going to quickly see if I can somewhat strip these things out, and then we can go ahead and give it another try. Alright, so I went ahead and got those stripped out to the best of my ability. I think it worked out pretty well. As you can see, I just ran a little bit of a bigger size over it, and seemed to work out pretty good. This one I wasn't able to strip out as good, but I'll go ahead and test it on all 4 of them to see if it works. Like I said, I don't have too high of expectations, but go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so that one came out fine. Go ahead and try the 1/2 inch. Alright, looks like that one worked also. That's pretty impressive. This one was stripped out. This one was stripped out quite well, actually. As you can see right there where it's rounded. This stuff was pretty much below the wood line. But the rest of this was rounded out pretty good. So that's pretty surprising. 9/16. Alright, got that one. And I'm sure this one will work. And did that one with no problem. Alright, so all in all, I would say this thing worked out great. 15 bucks is a little on the higher side, but then again, ideally you get what you pay for, so hopefully this is just a little bit of a better quality than some of the cheaper ones out there. And especially if it does have a 1-year warranty, that's pretty awesome. And it would be a great tool just to have maybe in your truck. If you don't have a full socket set in your truck, then at least you got one that might work for most of the bolts that you'd be dealing with. So I definitely think it'd be worth carrying around. Obviously only time will tell how long this thing will last, depending on how much use you give it. But I definitely think it's worth it, and this is definitely something I'll have in my tool bag or in my truck, just for those emergencies when you need a socket and you don't have a socket set with you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you had any bad experiences with these. I'd be curious to know. And I'd also love to hear any other products that you guys would like me to test out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. That would help me out. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and please have a great day.